everybody, this is Bonnie from Bonnie's Creative Place, and I am here with card number 3 from our online class, and we are using the Light the Way bundle. And if you do not have this bundle, that's okay. You could use whatever stamp set that you have and just adapt the technique that I did with it. But if you want to get my online class kit, the cards and the tutorial and everything for free, all you had to do was order $50 or more from me within within the first 14 days of July. So by the 14th of July you had to order $50 or more, and you had to use the host code that I would give you. So if you did that, then you will be getting the kit in the mail from me. And the other set that I brought in for us to use was the Go-To Gathering, just because I wanted the happy birthday, but you could use whatever greeting that you have that you may want to fit to this card. This card that we're going to make today would be a great sympathy, a get well card, anything to that effect. So this is the card that we're going to make. Let me turn my page here so I can have directions and stuff ready. The first thing that I suggest, I turn off my fan. I'm sorry if that was overbearing on you. I've been turning it off and on in between videos. I hope that did not cause a lot of issues or noise in the background. So the first thing I want you to do is get in your little package and get out the ribbon. There's a ribbon here. And I want you to take your copper clay. I think I used the dark. Yep, copper clay. Let me just check. Copper clay blend dark. Yep, okay. So you're going to take the brush end. I put a piece of this white ribbon with the silver edge on it. It's like a satiny ribbon. And you're going to color your... Oops, I still have a piece from the last card. You're going to color your ribbon, because I wanted a copper ribbon on here. So I gave you guys a piece, and I just want you to take it and take the blend and just color it. Alright, and then we're going to flip it over and do the other side also. And go right over top of that silver. It gives it a little color into it. And the reason why you want to do this first is because you want it to sit for a little bit to dry. So I've got that done, and it'll sit there and hopefully be dry by the time I get ready to put the card all the way together. Now in your kit you're going to have 2 pieces of Whisper White. One is bigger than the other, just slightly bigger. So I went ahead and I marked with the Post-it note that this one is for stamping and die cutting. Okay, so we're going to put that one aside. We have, you will have a scrap, I don't even know, I think I might have done it in green, piece of circled. And this circle was, did I write it down? I did not. Let me see if I can measure it here, because I did not write it here. Where's my tape measure or my ruler? This circle was a 2.5 inch circle. So a 2.5 inch circle, I went ahead and punched one out for you so you could do the technique with it. So you will have that. You will have your base, which this is copper, and this is 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4 in the middle. Then you have this basic black cardstock, and we're going to go ahead and put this right down here in the middle of this. Okay, and then we're going to set that aside for a minute. Then we're going to bring in this piece of white, the one that does not have the Post-it note stamp on it. This is repositionable adhesive that I still got some on here, so I'm not going to add any more, but I put some repositional adhesive on this, and I'm just going to kind of eyeball, not really the center, but where I think it looks good. I guess I got it down about on here. Did I do this one like an inch down? I did. So let's mooch it down a little bit more because I didn't have it quite an inch. I mean, if you want to be precise, there you go. So about an inch down, you can measure it, and then I kind of equalized the center. So I'm going to give that a little push so that'll stay on there. I've got to get my copper sponge here. That is not it. It's right here. You're going to take copper clay, ink, and you're going to go ahead and you're going to dab it in this. And then I like to start on the scrap paper so that if you get any big one, like a big mark or something, it's going to be on that scrap paper that you're going to be removing. And I'm just going to go around, so start right on that piece and then come out. So that way it's not getting on, you know, a big blob on there. And just go out as far as you feel you want to go. And so that's what I did right there. Okay. And then we're just going to take it and we're just going to peel that off. There may be, and there is on mine, a little bit of the repositionable adhesive. So just give it a little push off with your finger, and then you don't have to worry about that. Now I'm going to bring in a couple of the leaves here. I believe it was this one that I used, and I just did like the lower halves of them. I didn't stamp the whole thing. See, I didn't stamp from here down. I only put that much in the card. And then I lined this part that we have, that you don't have any up, right with the edge of the circle. And then I stamped down just like that. And then you'll have a little bit of a leeway because you will be putting flowers over here if you should get something there. But this is just how I did it. And then I went ahead and did kind of the same thing here. This one, I think I stamped out a little bit more, and it's okay because you're going to have flowers here. You're going to have the flowers there to hide it. So that's kind of what I did. I'll bring it up and show you. Okay, so that's what I did there. And then I went ahead and took the bee and I stamped him up in copper. And then I took the ladybug. I just realized I called it a bee again, ladies. I don't know what is... Anyways, I took... And it's not even a ladybug. Oh, you guys are probably laughing at me. This is a lightning bug. Why can't I seem to remember that? That is so frustrating to me, guys, that I can't remember what this is called. I get so frustrated. It's like, man, I get mad. So I got that there. Then I took the little, like, I don't know what these are called. Like, they're little, like, foof, I guess. And I stamped this kind of like right here, like that. Then I came in with the Daffodil Delight, and I took the little, like, didn't take the little, I took the medium. Normally you use the large on this one, but I used the medium circle that came in the kit, and I just stamped it right there, just like that. And then that's all the yellow I used, or Daffodil Delight. Now we can set this piece aside. We can put that over here. Now we're going to get our stamped, this piece for stamping. And you're going to need, I needed 2 of these. So what I did was I stamped it once, and then I stamped it directly on the paper, just like that. Then I stamped it again, and I stamped it off this time. Then I stamped it on the paper. So you got a 2-tone type of a flower. Then I did this one next, and I did the same thing. I stamped it once, and actually, I don't know why I stamped off, because you could just stamp it again. It's the same exact thing. My brain wasn't thinking. But anyways, and then I stamped it on there. It is a little bit lighter though, so Well, I guess I wanted a lighter look, but there you go. And that's what you have to have with this. And now we're going to die cut this out. I'll close that up for a minute. Okay. So now we're going to bring this piece back in, and we're just going to kind of do like a little, I don't know, I cut some off at the bottom of these, but you know what, I think I don't like this one right here that I didn't hardly get any ink on. I don't know how I did that, so I'm going to fix this to my likings a little bit, hopefully. There we go. I just took that piece out because I didn't like how it cut out. Gotta make this a little more rounded. There we go. Alright, and then we'll just stick this in here. And then I've got this one coming up and out from up here, like so. And then these ones I ended up popping up. So I just kind of did this with them. This has got a little too much white and I don't like that, so I'm going to trim some of it down. Sometimes there's no sense in wasting it, you just have to take off a little bit. Fix it to your liking. Well, that's what I'm going to do. If I feel like I got a little too much white because it wasn't centered, I'm just going to trim them. Yeah, that one's not bad. I'll leave that one alone. Okay, and then I just crisscrossed these like this. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add a dab of glue right in the center. Get my mat here. Make sure I'm still in camera. I'm going to put a dab of glue. Let me make sure I crisscross them right where I wanted them, because I forgot now. Yes. Okay, yep. So I'm going to put a dab of glue right here first. Okay, then I'm going to crisscross these kind of like this, and I'm just going to kind of leave it there for like that for a minute. Then I'm going to take these two, I'm going to take this one first, and I'm going to add some glue to the back of it. And I'm going to attach this one just like this off to the side, and then I'm going to add some glue to the back of this one, and I'm going to add some glue to this one right here so that it kind of still all connects here a little bit. And then on the back of this one, I went ahead and I took some little dimensionals, and only on the leaves, and it also helped with keeping them together back there, or on here. I took like 3 little dimensionals. Let me put another one. I think I might put one right here. Okay. And I'm going to remove these backings. Okay, and then I'm just going to stick this kind of like this in here, kind of like that. No real rhyme reason, just kind of stuck it there. Then I am going to attach this now to this card. So, to to our base. Oh, I must have a little glue someplace there, but I'm going to put a ribbon on it, so I think it will definitely not. There's just a tiny bit of this black showing. Okay. And then I'm going to grab my glue dots. My ribbon has dried now, and I am just going to make a knot just like I did in the last one. Kind of tighten it as much as you want. We're going to trim it down. Trim it down a little long at first, and then you can always cut more off it. Add a glue dot to the back, and then put it right here on your card. And if you want to make sure these stay in a certain spot or scrunch them up a little bit, which that's what I did on mine, I'm going to take a glue dot and I'm going to put the glue dot on the bottom of the ribbon, not the card, but put it on the back of the ribbon first. And then take it and scrunch it up just a tad bit, if I can. Trying to keep it on the camera so you could see it. I'm doing it upside down. I'm going to push with this finger up and then stick it down. See how it has that little bit of a wave in it? I'll hold it up closer in a minute. Now we're going to do the other one. Again, put it on the back of the ribbon. And then just kind of like scrunch it up a little. And see, I'll bring it up close. See how it has the little waves? Now you don't have to do that, but I just thought it was cute, so that's what I did. And then you've got these copper clay little embellishments, and I went ahead and I put, oh, I forgot, let me stamp my happy birthday first so I know where to put these. I almost forgot to stamp it. Stamp the happy birthday in the copper clay, and I stamped it right here, just like that. And then I'm going to take, and now I want to tell you guys, when I put your guys's in your kit, I put it between, and it says gems. I left it on the little plastic thing, and then I stuck the plastic thing to where the sticky part is, and then I closed it up like this, and then you open it up, and then you just take them off the plastic thing. So I was trying to figure out a good way, another way, so that they wouldn't get lost or anything. I've been doing them. No one said they've gotten lost. I'm just trying to always improve. So yeah. And then I think that was it. That's all I did for this card. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed card number 3. I'll be back with card number 4. Bye-bye.